Hey, hi. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You are joined. Hi, Prakshu. Meanwhile, you have any questions you can ask. How's your preparations
Yeah,
going on?
yeah, it's good. So I have questions like earlier I shared that regarding everything is like normalization is clear now. There
Hmm.
is one Pareto chart.
Sorry?
Pareto
What
chart?
it is? Pareto chart.
Hmm.
1 second. Can you please spell it?
Pareto.
Pareto chart. Hmm. That is also a histogram only, right? That is also a
Yeah,
histogram.
what is this?
That is also a histogram. Bar chart. Nothing but it's a bar chart.
Hmm. So it's available in Tableau, like I can do that. Like if I will choose according to that dimension and measures, then it will come in that show me option.
So no, no. It may not be available in Tableau, but you're able to
Mm-hmm.
see these type of things in Excel.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you, for example, if you take two dimensions,
Hmm.
three-dimensional data, then it will generate
Okay, I will
one
try.
axis,
Hmm.
one axis on
X.
one axis on X and one axis on Y,
Ah,
and another one is parallel to
Z.
Y.
Okay,
Parallel
parallel
to
to Y.
Y.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Nirupam. Did you spend some time on normal
Yes, sir.
forms?
Yes, sir. By the time I came to fifth form,
Uh,
it is
uh,
like a total confusion. It is, you know,
uh,
I don't know. I spent time yesterday reading. First form is okay. Second form is okay. After coming from third form, it is little confusing. From the fourth form, that boys code,
I'll tell you.
it is
Third
so.
form is third normal form is what we are using now in most of the systems. That is maximum you need to understand. That's it. Apart from the third 3.5, 4, 5, and 6 is now people are trying to propose and for very complex things. Those are not
ఫిఫ్తే
required.
అర్థం కావట్లా సిక్స్త్ ఏమేస్ ప్రపోజ్ చేసి it is so confusing. Like when I see the fifth form, what I saw is, okay, if you wanted to absolutely use this, but if there is a loss of data, or if you're losing some data, it is okay to stick to the original table. What is the use if, after confusing, after a long, for a lot of time, and saying, okay, even fixed to the original
You're
table.
You're able to see my screen. I just
Yes.
uh, gathered some information and kept it in an Excel.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
3NF is up to 3NF. Is it clear for all of
Yeah.
you?
If you don't
Sir?
mind, can you till partial dependency it is clear, sir? Can you repeat the third normal form?
Okay. To explain the third normal form, you need to have a clear clarity on primary key and foreign key.
Hmm.
Each and everyone are clear on those things. And another thing is transitive functional dependencies.
Transitional functional dependency, yes. For the
Each
first
and
one,
everyone understand that one. Transitive functional dependence.
yeah, it should not be functional dependency. Second one, partial dependency. Third one is the transitional dependency.
So, wait, Nirupa, sir, can you explain this like transitive functional?
Okay.
Yeah.
Transitive functional
Lemma.
dependencies. For example, in a table, what type of columns will have primary key, foreign key, and not key columns, like values and names and addresses will be there, right? For example, if we are changing a non-key column,
Hari, like,
okay, if it is showing effect on another non-key column, then that is called transitive functional dependency. For example, if you see, this is the original table. Full names, physical address, movie rented, and salutation. Miss or Mr. or Mr. Sir, doctor or something else. Okay. If you observe, this is the normal table without any normal form. This is a general table which we can able to note the records in the table in a book. If we convert into first normal form we already discussed yesterday. Each and every cell should contain only single value, and each record should be unique. These are the first normal form conditions. Like that, here you have a two values, you have a two values, and you have one value. Like that, you separated this. Okay. After the second NF, if you want to explain and if you want to use the second NF, the first rule is nothing but it should be in a 1NF form. It means no two values in a single cell. Okay. And after that, if you observe, here, if you see, we created one membership ID, and that membership ID we allocated as a foreign ID for another table. Why? Because here, Mr. Here, if you taken 10 movies, 10 times this particular value need to be repeat, right? Salutation also. Why we need to enter 10 times? Why we want to waste the space and clumsy structure? So we can able to out that particular thing and we can give the salutation at there. Okay. See this one. 1, 2, 3. How many membership ID is unique? Full names are unique. Address are unique. Salutations also unique. After that, these people have membership IDs. Each and every membership ID take multiple movies. That we created this table. If you want any information, if you join these two tables, that will be sufficient. Right? Now, in the next stage,
sir,
we need to remove the.
Sir, I have a doubt. So
Yes.
what is partial? So partial dependency means they say for the second NF, there should not be any partial dependency.
Sorry?
No, for 2NF, there should not be any partial dependency, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what does that mean here? So you divided the tables. Like for membership, it's a single table, and for the member, the names and addresses in one table you kept. So you divided that and it is already in 1NF saying because all the records are unique and you have atomic values for every single record. Till that,
okay.
it is fine. So he's saying, like, they say there should not be any partial dependency. What does that mean, sir? Ante, what does that mean?
Okay, for example, so this is the first NF, right?
Mhm.
How many times this particular full name came? How many times this particular address
Particular.
came? How many times this particular salutation came?
Multiple times per person,
Multiple
2 times or 3 times. Yes.
right? How
Mm.
many data points it contains? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm.
4 into 5, 20 rows, right?
Yes.
How many rows of data it contains?
1. So
Just you identified unique things in the
Mm.
table, and these particular tables are not going to affect because of this separation.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
the primary key in the first table? Membership
Membership.
ID.
Mm.
Is that membership ID will dependent on the membership ID in the second table? Completely depend on the membership ID in the second table? No,
It
right?
should. No,
Already
no.
we have what are the people's information we have. That membership ID is only available in
Oh,
this table.
okay. So we it is not fully dependent because it is only about the movies rented in that. But the
Yes.
members' information is there in the first. So this is partial dependency, sir, or
Yes. And if you
Oh.
observe my screen, single column primary key that does not functionally dependent on any subset of candidate key relation.
single column primary key that does not functionally depend on any subset of. What does that mean, sir?
In the second table, membership ID is there. Actually,
Mhm.
that membership ID is foreign key,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Actually, where it is there? In the first table, it is
First
there.
table. It's a primary key for the first table.
First table. This is foreign key for the first table.
Second. Yeah, first table. Mm.
Okay, this is primary key for the second table.
Mm.
Okay, for
Yes.
example, the membership ID in the second table. Okay, for example, another number is there, 9. Membership ID 9, and he rented Titanic movie.
Mm.
Is it possible to insert that particular thing in the table?
You can just enter the address and the name.
No.
And
Without entering membership ID in this table, is it
Okay.
possible to enter in this table?
No.
Why? Because this is a foreign key, and
Mm.
that is a complete dependency.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
functionally, is there any dependency? This is logical dependency.
Mm.
That because of primary key and foreign key. But is there any effect if you change the movie's names in the table 2? For example, if you added one more movie, Titanic, along with this Clash of Titans and Pirates of the Caribbean, you added one more movie. Is there any effect you are able to observe in the table 1? You added 10 more movies for person 2. Is there any effect, or is there any change will be you are able to observe in the table 1?
No.
Right? You're getting my point? The second table relation is not going to,
First.
and it's not influence the first table information. You don't need to do changes in the first table. Why the normalization concept came into the picture? Because definitely multiple times our data is going to change and we are going to update. Because of that reasons, multiple logs are not going to create, and to eradicate that thing, these are came into the picture.
So if a new member is joining, sorry for the lame question, sir.
No problem.
If a new member is joining, say 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
When we are dividing the tables like this, is there any backup table like the complete, whole table? This is the source. Ide source, like the divide up. No, if you want to enter a new information, how will you enter? You will just enter the full name, physical
No,
address
no, no.
this table, and
Okay. For example, you can consider it is a software. Okay. If a new member came into your shop, then what you will do? First, he will get his details, right? Defaultly, a primary key will be generated for that particular record. For four,
Okay.
Nirupa, Los Angeles, and Mrs. Like that.
Mhm.
After that, then you will proceed to the next step. In that step, you will enter. Okay, movies he rented. You're going to enter and time and all those things. You will click enter. The information will be added in the second table with help of the membership ID. But actually, where your entire information will be there in the membership table. You can consider, if you consider first one is the members information and second one is the movies information, movies rented information, where you are going to do the changes in the second table only, right? When he taken, when he given, what are the movies he taken. But for those first table information is not going to change each and every time, right? Very rarely only it will be changed. It will be very less burden or high burden for us.
Less burden.
Compared to the previous model. Okay, that is the thing. What is the 3NF? For example, if there is a chance, maybe if we change the name, we may need to change the salutation. In that cases, what we need to do, what we're going to do, we'll design a separate table for salutation also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, if any other salutation came, MPhil, for example, I'll insert this 5 and MPhil, and I'll just enter a record. That's it. Here. For each and every time, I no need to change it. I no need to change this particular list. I need to just only the thing is this one will be changed most of the times. Remaining all are static and all are very easy to analyze and the integrity in the data.
Okay. So.
Okay. Just I'm asking. You will get to know. I'll give you a clear. I'll give you a assessment for you. Okay. By if you are able to complete this thing, then it will be very clear for you. Creating physical database for creating DB for supermarket. How you will create a DB? You will create each and everything in a single table?
Yeah, we will give the, like first we'll create the DB, then we'll create a table in that. In that table, we will give if it is the particular column is a primary key, auto incremental, and all the data type.
Those all are technically fine. So that is the reason I'm asking. Just I want a physical tables. I don't want a actual tables, soft tables. You don't need to write any code and you need to insert into the database. I am asking if physical tables, how you will create? How much granularity you are going to consider? How much granularity you will going to consider? You understand? No. Products are there. Okay, customers will be there. Employees will be there. Sales will be there. Okay, employees is separate table. Okay.
Customers is separate.
Products is a separate table. What is the price of the product? And stock is separate table. Okay, price may not change each and every time, but stock may change. Okay, customers information may not change, but only customer sales information will be changed. You need to create customer ID. You need to map that customer ID and sales information. You need to create a product IDs and you need to create that particular specifications and prices. And you can interlink the products to the products to customers on sales information.
Mm.
Okay. Like that, if you try to create a database, then you will get to know. You understand, each and everyone understood my requirement.
Oh, you want us to create a, I mean,
Yes,
general
no
guy.
problem. It may take 1 or 2 days. I don't have any problem. I want a clear DB representation. If you want to create 15 tables, you can consider each and every table need to contain some relation, right? If you
Mm.
want to fetch and if you want to process, you need to create that column names also in the common. How you will create, what type of tables and what type of granularity you will give. You'll give.
Okay.
Okay. Generally, the people who are working as architects, they don't follow 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, 4NF. Those people will only try to create small tables for easy breakup and easy access.
So they will not follow, they will just make small tables and make a connection between them, sir.
Yes, right. That is the ultimate aim of the normalization, right?
Mm.
Okay, for example, if you went to restaurant, uh, if you want to order a biryani, one joke also will be there, right? How, if you want to say it in a proper language, how they'll serve proper rice cooked with some, a big name will be there, right? But just like that, we'll create and we'll order the biryani. That's it.
Hari, can you please?
Or thali, like that.
Yes.
Okay, the ultimate thing is you need to design an optimized database for easy access and easy edit, insertion, deletion anomalies. To insert a record, it should be easy. To delete a record, it should be easy. To study those things, it should be easy. For example, if you write all the 5 subjects notes in a one notebook, is it difficult to refer or not?
Mm.
It is different.
If you write either in different 5 notes or different 5 partitions in a notes, that will be little bit easy, right? Compared to the first one.
Yes.
The normalization concept also helpful for us for that purpose only.
Okay, so we have to like if you keep it in this like layman language, it feels like it is easy. So you want us to create a database, some 15 or 12, 15 tables. You should have some relationship between them. And
And he need to take care about each and every time. He no need to change each and every table. For
okay.
example, any new customer came, he can able to enter that particular customer information in one table in once, and he can add all the records in the remaining tables with help of the customer ID. He no need to enter each and every time customer details, right?
Okay.
If any new product came into our supermarket, just we'll enter that that products table into our new product, and with help of that particular product ID, we'll add all the remaining records in different tables. You got it?
Yes, sir.
So that is the thing. Just try to create that one. Try to create a end-to-end database. In an Excel, you can create the tables and you can highlight the primary keys. How you're going to map each and every table and each and every connection. For example, if you want this particular X information, you will add this table to this table to this. From there, you are able to connect to this. Like that, each and everything should be possible. If you are not able to use and if you are not able to study, the table creation is waste, right? Maybe some people may read. If you, after dividing that particular into different tables, if you're not able to access and if you're not able to call that a separated table, there is no use, right? So that is the thing which you need to take care.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Don't do anything. Just do this one. You will get all the clarity. In a real time also, you're not going to directly, you're not going to create a DB in your database. First, you will prepare a plan with UML. Anyone know UML tool? UML.
I know it, sir.
You can make a flow charts and diagrams and drawings and interpretations and links and all those things. Unified modeling language,
Mm.
UML, to draw the flow charts, to draw
Flowchart.
the process flows and all those things. Generally, the business will design in that way. Okay, how the schema should be there, what are the column names, how those column names should be in a primary key. All those things will be given by the business and architect. They'll discuss and they'll give it to you. He'll create like that. Now, what I am giving,
Mm.
what I am giving to you, if you are in that position, how you will design? That is I am asking.
Okay.
If you are thinking from their end, it will be very easy. All the next steps.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm. Excuse me. Sir, but
Tell me.
in general, data analyst job is not to create the databases
Yes,
and everything.
right. Not,
No, right? Yeah, okay.
not.
In some job profiles also, I keep on seeing, sir, these words like normalization.
Nirupa, in job profiles, they'll expect their
I know,
employee
but
need to know
after,
each and every
yeah,
detail.
no, but after reading about, before I saw normalization, I thought it's a general word or something. But after listening to yesterday and doing some reading, I understood, okay, it's not just a word, it is like a concept which is related to the databases.
Right. These are the very deep concepts which will be useful for the DB architects
Mm-hmm.
and the people who are working in the DB designing, DB developers, not for the analysts. Is it an analyst role to design the tables in a proper way?
No, I think this is helpful when we are trying to read the data and understand the relationships between the tables and all.
It will be helpful for you in difficult situations. That's it.
Mm.
To read the data in somewhat simpler way. You can
Yeah.
able to think from the DB designing person, and you can able to analyze and extract the data which is you are looking, and you can able to utilize those tables.
అంటే ఇది చదివితే it is little confusing and I went and saw some videos, sir, and that guy confused me more. He got me fifth normal form. It is like, okay, I'm switching off the laptop. I'm done. It is too confusing. And the guy is also is like, okay, I know it is confusing, but come back and see the video again.
Okay, no, not required. You need to be clear up to 3 NF. That is sufficient. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And if you want to avoid all the confusions, and if you want to need more clarity on the modeling part also, then if you complete this exercise, it will be helpful for in modeling part also. Modeling and understanding the snowflake schema and star schema also.
Mm.
Approximately you will get 10 to 15 tables. In each and every table, at least a minimum 5 to 10 columns will be there. 10 to 15 tables in each and every table, 10 to 15 columns will be there. Product name, quantity, and brand. For example, same product will be available in 2 or 3 different brands. For those, each and every, for the same product, you'll have different prices because of different brands. Okay, coming to that, same customer name will be there for multiple people. Okay, and same type of products may be purchased. different products, different things. Like that, customer information, customer ID, customer date, time, when he came, what are the orders he purchased. Customer information will be available in one table, customer purchase available in one table, and uh, products information is available in one table, product stock is available in one table, and products vendors information will be available in one table, and the employees information will be available in another table. Like that, if you think in a overall broader perspective, then it will be easy and cakewalk for you, the remaining topics, and you can able to easily underestimate the remaining things also. Definitely this will very helpful for you. Why? Because anyway we are at the end, right? We are at the end. You can consider it's like it will be helpful for you in facing the interview questions also. Why? Because if you have this experience, you'll get to know how you need to think to solve that particular problem, and you can able to create a solution instantaneously. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
You're understanding my point of view, why I'm saying this, and in which way you need to think.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take your time and complete that thing, and then we'll see.
So, will you send this to us?
Which one?
You want us to make a note in this sheet or the sheet? Yeah,
This
we will
one? This
also.
one?
Yes, sir.
This one I'll share. Take a
Okay.
Excel and create
Okay.
these tables,
Mm-hmm.
tables and columns
Okay.
at here. Tables in the header, tables as a header,
Okay.
columns as a columns, rows.
Columns.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and highlight
Yeah.
the primary case. Okay, how you're
Relationship.
going to
Okay.
relate. Just create a
Mm-hmm.
relations also. If you want to fetch the
Okay.
data in this table based on this thing,
Mm-hmm.
how you're going to connect, what type of information you will keep. Sometimes you need to keep customer ID as a unique in two tables. Product ID is unique in two tables. Employee ID, or billing information, or payment method. Different things will be there, right? Payment method, how many different ways he paid, either cash or pay on pay or credit card or debit card or UPI scan, whatever it may be. Different payments methods will be there, right? You need to create one table for payment methods and you need to give that particular number in the table. That is fine, right?
Yeah.
If you want what type of things, you'll get and fetch this particular thing.
Okay.
Okay. How much time it will take? Definitely it will take 3 to 4 hours. By
Really?
when you are going to complete this?
So 2 days minimum.
What is today? Today is Wednesday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. By Thursday you'll complete. By tomorrow evening you'll complete.
Okay.
But try to think that is the best. That should be the best possible way to have that type of tables for ease of access and for ease of system.
Can I complete my card today?
Okay, perfect.
Is it clear?
So, yeah, it's clear, but I have one, like, I want
Yes,
to clear
Praveen.
one thing.
Yes.
So suppose like you are saying that if we make the table, so if I am entering additional data in one table, then automatically it will change in other tables too.
That should be dependent on the relations how you're going to create and what type of things you're going to create in a table. For example, you have a customer information and you have a sales information.
Huh.
Okay. Okay. For example, a new customer came to the supermarket. Okay. Then the information of the new customer will enter into that particular table and customer ID will be generated as a auto increment or something like that as a primary key. Okay. If he purchase 10 products, the 10 products will be related to his ID, right? and
Huh.
that information will be available in another table. Why? Because when you are purchasing anything, they'll scan, right? They'll scan. At the
Huh.
time, the product's information will be linked and that information will be stored on the table where your member ID and these product IDs will be available.
Huh. Hmm.
Okay, like that. From there onward, up to creation of a new customer, the table will be active. Once it is completed, for remaining all the information, they'll use your ID,
Hmm.
right? That is the process.
Okay. Hmm.
Just try to think as a computer. Don't think like a
Yeah.
human. Okay,
Yes.
think
Yes.
like a computer and tell me, okay, just imagine how you are shopping and how your information is storing in the final position.
Hmm.
Okay, for example, sometimes after scanning that particular product, he said like that, no ma'am, this is expired or something else.
Huh.
No, actually it doesn't contain any label. We don't want to sell this.
Hmm.
It is damaged. We don't have any other product. Please leave this one.
Hmm.
How they got to know all this information? Because of properly checks and because of properly arrangement in the
Huh.
database.
In the database. Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Hmm. Yes, sir.
I'll leave you tomorrow, but each and everyone should be complete this thing at least. Smita, hi Smita, can you join?
Yes, sir. Sorry for delay. Like I was
Not sorry, just
mid
go
of
through the
some,
recordings.
you know,
So, no,
that I
I
missed
can
class
understand. I
today.
can understand. But
Yeah.
the discussions which we are having from past 2 or 3 days are very important, Smita.
Okay, yeah.
Don't miss the recordings.
Mhm.
If you got any doubts, you can ask Nirupa and Prakshu and Taru.
Yeah, sure,
It
sir.
will be revision for them also as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So recording will be available on like evening time or?
I don't know when it will be
It
available
will
for you.
be available after an hour or something.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
don't miss it. At
Mhm.
any cost, you need to complete this part by
Okay.
tomorrow. On the Friday class, we
Mhm.
need to check and we will take one database and we'll design actually.
Okay,
Then
sir.
it will give a clear clarity.
Hmm.
Okay, you can fix. We're going to create one shopping database based on
Mhm.
your inputs.
Okay.
The entire end-to-end database without having the data, just a skeleton we'll try to create either with the help of UML or with help of this particular thing. I'll show it to you. But I need your inputs and I need your efforts. Even though if you are not completing, if I explain, you are not able to understand. Why? Because you didn't you didn't do the analysis work, right? You are not able to understand. It will lead to a lot of confusion.
Okay.
If you tried and if you think, you need to think from the business perspective, you need to think from the technology perspective, and you need to think from the user perspective, and you need to think from the data entry people perspective. By thinking from all these views, you need to design. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
then it will be clear. Then if you are able to do this thing, after that you can able to easily in 2 minutes and 2 minutes you can able to understand the star schema and snowflake schema. Schema is nothing but designing the database only, right?
Huh.
It's not a rocket science. If you design the database by thinking from your perspective, you can able to easily relate why they proposed this architecture and what is the use of this architecture, this schema. 5 minutes, 5 minutes time, that's it. To understand star schema and to understand snowflake schema.
Yes, sir.
Okay, If you're not going and if you try to understand this, it will take 1 hour and 1 hour. And even that also, after that also, you'll get a lot of questions. Okay, don't delay. I hope you don't delay. You'll complete
Mhm.
it. Try to complete it.
Yeah.
By tomorrow, we'll connect you on Friday class.
So tomorrow
If
we
not,
don't have class.
yes, if you complete it,
Ah.
then we'll take.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Why? Because that information also very useful. I thought like that when I'm going through the once again my notes. I also when I'm trying to explain the concepts, I
Mhm.
feel like that I am I don't know anything. Then how I need to explain?
Mhm.
In that particular process, I got to know like that if you did this particular exercise, it will be very easy for you to relate and understand
Mhm.
a lot of things related to database and data designing and this particular modeling part.
Mhm.
So, sir, we
Okay.
have to create a database for
Yes,
super.
in a physical table, not in a database, in an
Okay.
Excel sheet with a
Okay.
table name
Uh-huh.
and columns, table name and columns. How you're going to relate different tables for the purpose of the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
How you will join.
Okay.
After creation of the entire tables, you can ask some questions. How you are able to find out the total sales? How you are able to find out the 1 month sales? How you are able to identify what are the best products sold by your supermarket?
So
Then
we
you need
have
to write a query, right? Based on
okay.
all those tables.
Okay.
You need to raise your questions and you need to take care. Is your database is designed to suitable and solve give that answers?
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
do that. All the best.
Sir, did you get to find like what is the difference between unique and distinct in that BI?
Oh
Sir?
no, I didn't see Nirupa. I
Oh,
didn't get a time. I
okay.
didn't get a time. I'll look into it. I have
Okay. Also, what is query folding, sir?
query.
Query folding
On Power BI.
for in Power BI. So what I understood is for query folding is like the files which are Excel or text files, query folding is not possible, but only for the SQL file, like the database files and all, the query folding is possible. But what is exactly a query folding means?
1 second. Query folding is shortening the process of execution. Query folding is nothing but we are loading single tables and we are doing multiple transformations, right?
Hmm.
Okay, after performing all these models and modeling, in a single table we will get all this data.
What, sir? So we are taking one file,
Okay.
customer's file, and we are doing some modelings in
You're
that.
able to see? You're
That-
able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, how many queries are there?
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're able to see 5
5.
queries.
Hmm.
Okay, after doing modeling and designing and all those things, we designed and we fetched these tables to relate all these things to fetch some specific records which we want to pull, which will be useful for the business, right?
Hmm.
Why we need to keep as an individual file, individual data? We can combine into one data source, right? Based on identifying the relations and all those things and required information.
Hmm.
To combining that type of things, that is called query holding.
So you're saying
Removing some columns and rename or like filter rows, that kind of.
Filter rows, and after that modeling also you need to do. For example, I want highest food items are sold in this month. For that, a specific data is required, right? We don't need each and every data. For each and every type of requirement, a specific data set will be required.
Hmm.
To consolidate and to produce all those data into a single form. That is called query folding. That should be possible in Power Query. Actually, we'll call this as a optimizing the query or consolidating the queries.
Mhm. Sir, so you're saying,
Okay. If I want to say simply, you have a 10 tables. You have a 10 tables
okay.
in a SQL. Okay.
Hmm.
Each and every table you have 10 columns.
Hmm.
Okay. But based on some filters and based on all those things, from those 10 tables, you want only 13 columns.
Okay.
How you'll write a query with joins, filters, and conditions, renames, and all those things, right?
Yes.
That is nothing but query folding.
Oh, okay. Got it. So how this will, no, when I see some videos, okay, I will see, I'll read again and I'll ask you, sir. But I
Okay.
understood the last example which you gave, I understood that. So you're
Okay, done.
saying from multiple columns, we only need particular data. We use different types of queries like using the filters and everything. That all process is called query folding.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Mm.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Bye, everybody.
Bye. 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 Bye.